John.
I I think very important in terms of his power and the impotence of this resistance and the media role in the resistance is what happened today with Meta and Mark Zuckerberg
Yeah.
announcing that they were no longer going to have this panel of people. They're not going to have the world of content moderation uh, at Facebook anymore. They were going to use the community notes model that Elon Musk innovated at Twitter. And
Yep.
Zuckerberg, in this statement, very much tweeted out, very sent out to the world by his new head of content, Joel Kaplan, former deputy chief of staff to George W. Bush, was the fact checking hurt the media and hurt us. It was seen to be biased. It was seen as a partisan tool. The media are worse for it. We are worse for it. We're not doing it anymore. If the single most important social media platform on the planet Earth has ceded the ground of we are not going to be the gatekeeper between you and Donald Trump, this irresponsible, reckless, crazy person who somehow mysteriously got himself elected president in a way that we're embarrassed by, would like to see not happen again. He came out the other side of that. He lost the first election. He won, he lost the second election. He won the third, and they are crying uncle and saying not only that they're not going to do it anymore because it's probably bad for their business model and they have regulatory issues and all that, but actually saying this was bad for the media. The role that was adopted, that was taken on, was a mistake. And Bezos said it when he said they weren't going to endorse at the Washington Post, that lost 200,000 subscribers for it. Better that, it probably in his view, than having those 200,000 subscribers, because that's not the model anymore.
Yep.
And so we're in a different world with him. And also, I think tonally, though he said you'd be stupid if you did that, and this is stupid, and Biden was terrible, and all of that, the lyrics weren't all that different from 8 years ago, but the music was different. He is a calmer, more commanding. I mean, the idea that he was like unsure of himself, I think he was in many ways, because he was doing things he had never done before and didn't know how to do them really. Not a person who lacks for self-assurance, but now we're just in a different
Yep.
universe.
Yeah.
They came at him. You have to, if you're going to go for the king, you have to kill the king. They didn't kill the king. He is
Mhm.
stronger than he was before. And as I say, reading as the New York Times was responding in real time during the press conference, I felt this kind of shrinkage of the Times' authority in the face of his new standing as this
Yep.
person with some kind of a mandate he didn't really entirely possess in 2017.
Am I right that the first question of the press conference went to David Sanger of the New York Times?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, David has great authority, and Trump really
Yes, he
does
does.
respect him, and his questions weren't bad, I didn't think. But even David was overmatched because of the things we just cited.